Hey guys, so today I'm coming at you with my third and final video for today. And this video is actually going to be about my Dooney Bourke handbags. I have quite a few that I've amassed over the years, especially since Dooney Bourke was my favorite brand of all time before I fell in love with Louis Vuitton, which, you know, I've noticed I tend to be very brand loyal, at least in my handbags anyway. I get on one brand that can actually satisfy my needs, which, you know, there's a lot of things that I consider my needs, like variety and color and durability and style and function and, you know, all that stuff. So anyways, yeah, I became a big Dooney Bourke fan since high school up until I became a Louis Vuitton fan last year. So, all right, I'm just going to start off with my most recent Dooney Bourke, and then I'll just go through like all the others that I have. No. Let's start that again. I'm going to show you my very first Dooney Bourke. I mean, it's old. I'm going to show you my very first Dooney Bourke, and then I'll just kind of go through all the others that I have, and yeah, we'll just kind of go through them because there's kind of a lot. I'm going to try to make this fast. Okay, so here is my very first Dooney Bourke. This was like the it color back then when this was out. I also have this cute little coin purse, which they don't make these anymore. And so the fact that I have a matching one for my bag is a really big deal. This was a small one. I actually did keep coins in there. As you can see, it's very dirty. But it's got the cute little duck sewn around. Leather's kind of dirty. I guess it could use a little bit of cleaning. Kind of golden hardware. Yeah, the leather seaming across the bottom is still in great shape. All made in America. Very proud about that. Anyways, so this is the Dooney Bourke bucket bag. Okay, you can see the emblem there. This is what it looked like. Like, obviously it's empty right now, but this is what it looked like when you would wear it. And let me tell you, I wore the heck out of this bag. I had saved up my own money for this. I was a nanny in high school, and so I saved up a lot of weeks to get this, but I got it. I got this and this, and I think I even had like a matching key fob, but I don't know what happened to that. Anyway, so the leather string pulls are still in great condition. The tassels, considering this bag is, dude, it's over 20 years old. Yeah, that's a long time. Anyway, so considering that, it's in great shape. And I wore the heck out of this bag. And no, I never stored it carefully, although I should have. Thankfully, I've grown up a little bit since then, and I store my Louis Vuittons well. But anyway, so the inside of the bag there, it's like, you know, that suede leather material. It's got this huge D-ring here. Other than that, it's just this huge bucket. Now, it's got no stains really to speak of, except I don't know what happened here. I don't know what this is. This is some sort of like a stain of some sort. I don't know what that is. But anyways, I'm kind of surprised to find that in there, honestly. But yeah, so this was my first Dooney Bourke bag. I carried this probably for like 3 or 4 years. The leather is still in pretty good shape, all things considered. The piping and corners does have a little bit of wear there, as you can see. But again, I was in high school. I was a young, mindless fool when I was carrying this, you know, so I'm shocked it's in that good condition. All right, so let's move on, and I'm going to next show you a bag that I believe this was my second Dooney Bourke that I'd ever bought myself, and I believe this is probably one of my most beloved Dooney Bourkes, mainly because of the color. Okay, This color, this baby soft pink color, only came out for one season and then it was retired, and they never did another pink like this again up until here recently. I've seen pinks come out, but I loved it. The inside is pretty dirty, I would imagine, because I wore the heck out of it. It's actually not. It's a cream interior, like a cream cotton interior, so it's, yeah, it's not stained at all. I'm pretty surprised about that, actually, because I wore the heck out of this bag. But anyways, like true to Dooney Bourke form, it's got the key keeper, which I heavily relied on. Has the leather phone pouch there. The back wall, it's got a zipper pocket there, which it's substantial enough to hold a phone easily, no problem. And my phone does fit into the slip pocket, but I don't know about like a 6. So here is the newer logo. Okay, they did at that time. And this does have adjustable buckles here, but I never adjusted it. I don't usually adjust my bags. I usually just keep them the way they come. And you can see there's kind of some staining on the top. I mean, I wore the heck out of this bag, man. I wore, you can see like the little bit of discoloration and dirt. I could probably clean this up and just show it some love. But yeah, anyways, you can see a little bit of like leather wear on the piping. But other than that, it's in great condition. It looks a little dirty. I could probably take some baby wipes to it and clean it up. Could probably stand that a lot. Anyhow, I loved this bag so much. I wore it so much. And to be perfectly honest with you, there's still occasions where I pull it out and wear it. Okay. And so my next Dooney Bourke that I wore a lot is this one, and I haven't had this one quite as long. This one came to me pre-loved. My mother got this for my birthday one year. Here's a newer Dooney Bourke emblem there. Okay, I love, love, love. Why is this hanging funky? Hold on. What's happening here? There we go. Yeah. I love these substantial dark straps. Look at that. I mean, it's just so beautiful. Look at that. I just really like that big, thick detail. I had mentioned in the past that I like substantial straps. I like to know my bag's not going anywhere, you know, just like the way it looks. Yeah, so as you can see, I'm into like the hobo style. It's got the long leather pull. It's got the beautiful, like, deep brick, like farm brick red or barn red kind of leather all the way around. Seaming there where the pieces come together. Okay, you zip open the bag. Oh, I have this currently stuffed. Just a small little air pocket. The inside of this bag is a little dirty. Okay, I wore the heck out of this bag. That's just junk. I'm gonna get that out of it. Yeah, anyways. Apparently that's not junk. Yeah, that's a stain. Oh yeah, that's built nail polish. That's what that is, so that sucks. But anyway, other than those stains, this bag's in good condition. It's got the phone slip pocket there. It's got the big zip pouch there, and this one's more substantial than the other one. It says Dooney Bourke right there. Okay, you can see that this bag does have some wear on the piping, because again, especially as I was growing up, like in the last handful of years and stuff, I'm hard on my things. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, now that I'm spending thousands of dollars on something instead of hundreds, I take better care of my things. And I'm older, and I have more of a calm lifestyle now. You know, that I was a young, active mom when I wore these things. So anyways, they were gonna get a little beat up. Yeah, so the piping has seen better days. But other than that, this bag is still in decent shape. I mean, it looks gorgeous. Sure, it's got a little bit of wear on the edges, but I love it. It's beautiful. I love that color red. Okay, so I'm going to try to keep going through some of my bigger bags before we get into the really small ones. Okay, and now this bag, my mom also got me for a birthday. This bag right here is my Florentine satchel. Again, in a retired pink that Dooney Bourke doesn't do anymore. Okay, this bag right here retails for about $368. It's got the gorgeous leather tassels here on either side. Okay, it's got the beautiful pleating here on the sides. Okay, you can see that the leather is in great shape. There's not like rubbing. Oh, there's a little rubbing on that corner. Bummer. Anyways, it's not quite as bad as that other bag. Yeah, that edge right there, that's the back edge, so I could see how that would run into stuff. Because I wore this as a crossbody. If you can see here, it's got the heavy-duty hardware. I currently have it stuffed, which is why it's standing up the way that it is. Here's the matching strap, which I only wore the bag with the strap on it. Like I would start off carrying it like this, like when I would leave for the day, but because, especially back then, I was not into handheld at all. As a matter of fact, my Speedy Totem is the first handheld bag that I've ever tried to carry handheld, and like kept on carrying it handheld. Of course, don't really have a choice with that one, but like I haven't switched out of it, so obviously it's not a problem for me anymore. And I think a lot of it has to do with my lifestyle. It's different. You know, I was a very busy mom back when I was carrying all these Dooneys. You know, I had young kids. I was very active. I had a lot going on all the time. I mean, I'm still active, but like I'm not running after kids basically. And so I can do handheld now. Anyhow, I really like this beautiful feature here of the hardware. It's not functional. You can't adjust it, but it looks like you can, you know. It goes all the way around the back. Here you see the beautiful leather Dooney. And that is actually not stained. That's intentional coloring so that the duck pops, okay? And so then the way you wear this bag is this just kind of drapes like that, and it gets soft and beautiful. So that's how it's supposed to look, more satchel style. All right, so like I said, I currently have it stuffed, and this is actually more like how it sits when it's, you know, not as full. Okay, it's not as like duffel shaped as it was. And so on the inside, of course, it's got the key keeper and the matching leather interior. It's got a red interior with the pink leather, which I really like. I love that like bright color on bright color contrast. Okay, so this is going to be kind of hard to see inside, but here on this wall, it's got the super large snap closing pocket there, and then it's got just the regular cell phone slip pocket there. On this back wall here, when you flip it around, it's got this huge zip pocket. I mean, like, it's big enough to fit a medium-sized wallet, okay, with the leather tab closure. And then in front of that, it's got this other pouch where you could, like, put a camera or, like, a small cosmetics case can fit in there. And then you've got just the rest of the interior of the bag. Okay, so this bag's in really good shape still, and it's a beautiful color. I really like this like rope style braiding edging that the inside of these handles has. I just think the details are gorgeous, and the color is amazing. The strap is still in great shape, as you can see here. It's very substantial, but because of the type of leather that they use, it's just so soft, and it just really is so comfortable. And so I would often wear this as a crossbody or as a very long shoulder. I never, ever, like only for a few moments at a time would I carry it hand carried. And actually, now that I'm into top carry, I might reconsider keeping this bag. No, I'm going to sell it. I really think that somebody who's more into Dooney & Bourke, like I used to be, should own it and love it, because this bag is fabulous and it deserves to get love. So yeah, it's going to be on my for sale list. Okay, and so this one does have the dust cover. Let me go ahead and put it away in here so that the leather doesn't get scratched up. All right. So, a couple of my other, I still have like several small ones. Okay, so this bag here, it has seen better days, yes, I know. But this bag here is very special to me. This was part of the It collection, and if you will recall, This was when like Lindsay Lohan and stuff was, before she became such a problem, was modeling for Dooney Bourke. I think this was Dooney Bourke's take on the multicolor line from Louis Vuitton. Now that I have more experience with Louis Vuitton, and I'm realizing that in retrospect, I can see that, you know, just because of the chunky hardware into the leather straps, you know, and the bright colors with the colorful monogram style. And yeah, look at that beautiful plate. Anyway, so here is the bag charm. I think that's so cute. It's leather. You can see the cute little ruffle detail around the edges. Okay, it does have the leather piping, which has got some wear, and the canvas itself is like not quite as bright as it used to be. Like the black is a little bit faded, and honestly, I think that just has to do with how much I wore it. I wore it a lot. I loved this bag so much. It made me sad when it started turning like this worn looking. But anyways, I also have the matching like little miniature coin wallet thing. This too has the keeper, or you can attach it like to the inside of your bag here, which this bag also has the key keeper. It's got a zip slip pocket in the back. It's got the phone pouch in the front. And yeah, this bag is pretty dirty on the inside because, again, I wore the heck out of this. This was actually purchased for me by my now husband when we were dating. And this has like the key cards, I mean the card slots, and then a section for you to like fold up money and change. It's got the window for your ID. And it's got the very, very cute little Dooney and Bourke heart tab on the zipper, which I just adore. Yeah, and as you can see, I haven't used this in so long that the zipper's like, what, do you want me to close? Okay, so there's that. I loved this set so much. I'll never get rid of this. I'll keep this forever just because of the sentimental value. All right. So here is another pre-loved item that my mom gave me for my birthday. And she actually got this and that red one that was also pre-loved. The only pre-loved Dooney Bourkes I have. She got these from a coworker of hers at her job. And here's the same type of logo that that one had. It's got the cute little leather tassels, the black with the light stitching detail. Okay. And it goes front and back. You can see it's got Dooney and Bourke written all through it in like this cute little fun, colorful graffiti style type print. Let me just shape this a little bit better so you can see the details. Okay, so this is like a shopper's tote. You can see that. Okay, it's got the cute little corners here. See that? And there it says, what does it say there? It says Dooney Bourke. It's got like the DB in there. Okay, and yeah, so it looks, it has the appearance like this thread goes from front to back, but it doesn't. That's just decorative. Okay, and so like here's the zipper pull. It does have the zip top closure, which I really enjoyed that feature in this bag a lot because I like my bags to have security. You know, sometimes you slam your brakes in the car and everything goes flying and you don't want the contents of your bag to fall out, right? Right. So anyway, okay, here's the inside of the bag. I wore the heck out of this bag. So it has got some wear in it. You can see it's got a little bit of like dirt accumulated in there. Okay, so here on this back pocket, it's got these two huge pouch pockets. And this whole pocket flap, actually, this whole pocket flap can be removed. So you can see here, you can take it off of that. I'm not sure why you would ever want to do that, but you could. And it says Dooney Bourke right there. And so then, yeah, see, look at the difference. That's like this is what the brand new canvas that's never been exposed to real life is like, and this is like from all the wear. It's kind of dirty. See the difference? Yeah, so let me just cover that pocket back up so that'll stay nice and light. Yeah. Anyways, so this was a shoulder carry bag. I love this. You can fit like tablets in here, no problem. You can fit like full-size papers in here. It's really great. I love this bag a lot. And although this has a little bit of wear on it, like for example, you can see a little bit of cracking there and there and there and there. Like when you really inspect the bag up close and personal, sure, you can see that, but like you can't see it. You know what I mean? Like when you're just wearing it, you totally can't even notice. So anyways, I wore it still like after it started getting that way, but because I don't really wear Dooney Bourke anymore, and especially not a big bag, if I'm going to wear a big bag like this, I'd probably pull out my Neverfull. You know, I mean, it's just the plain honest truth. So anyways, I'm probably going to sell this bag too, even though it is, you know, got these little wear issues and stuff. I'm just going to price it really, really well. That's all. Okay, so my next Dooney Bourke bag is another oldie. Here you can see the original style of the logo tab. This is a long crossbody or long shoulder carry. This also has some wear, as you can see there. Okay, the bottom's in pretty good condition. The back has just a little bit of wear, not quite as much as the front. This is the leather drawstring pull tab, still holds tight. I mean, I still wear this bag, honestly, to be perfectly honest with you. Like when I'm going out at night and I want to wear an all black bag, but I want it to be kind of spacious, this is the one I pick. And it's because you'd be surprised how much you can fit in here. Oh, and I've got the wallet in here that I would wear with it. So this was a bag, a wallet that my mom got me from that same coworker that she got the other bags from. And I wore this with my all black Dooneys because, you know, I was kind of big into matchy-matchy if I was going to have something. So I wore this with the all black since I didn't have a black canvas monogram bag from Dooney Bourke. But there's the Dooney Bourke logo. It's still in really great condition considering how much wear I got. I mean, how much I use this. Okay, so you do that to open this, and in here is this beautiful pop of red. Like I assume you're supposed to put coins in here, but as you can see, it's still very clean. I didn't put coins in there. Every now and then I'd put like a folded up receipt or something like that, or like when I take off my jewelry, I would put that in there for a minute, and then, you know, like if I was going to the gym or something. Here's all the card slots. It has a lot of card slots, and then it's got where you don't have to fold your money, and that's really important to me, even in a small wallet. I like to be able to keep my money straight. Didn't realize how important that was to me until I started shopping for a smaller, more compact Louis Vuitton wallet that just hasn't been able to meet my needs yet. Still looking for that. Anyway, so I'm going to sell this wallet too, and I'm going to sell this cute little drawstring bag, this cute little Dooney Bourke, okay, just because, yeah, for a small little going out thing, now that I'm so into Louis Vuitton, I plan on getting, you know, like an Eva clutch, probably, is what I think I'm leaning towards. Now I just need to decide which print, if not all prints, and decide for sure, do I want the Eva clutch or do I want to use the Pochette SS4? Still debating. Anyways, okay, there's that Dooney Bourke. We're almost finished here, guys, with my Doonies. Okay, so this was one of my more recent bags. I purchased this last summer. When I first started contemplating getting into Louis Vuitton, I purchased this so that I could travel and stuff. And honestly, what drew me to it the most was this. I'm not going to lie. Hollywood right there. And because I was going to be going to New York, like that next month, if I remember correctly. And, you know, and I've been to Vegas, and yeah, just, you know, the Alamo from my state. I mean, I just liked this all American theme. If you will follow it all the way around, you can see it's got like the bridge from California, and it's got like the Mardi Gras, and, you know, just so much American heritage depicted on this little bag. I just really fell in love with it. Like, see, there's Las Vegas, New York. I mean, the Las Vegas ride that is like the Eiffel Tower and stuff. There's the Alamo, and this is what I liked the most, is that it's got the Eiffel Tower and, I mean, Statue of Liberty and Hollywood there, and the Hollywood is here in the front, and I really liked that a lot. So anyways, I told you I liked little bags because they're just easier to carry for me. Oh, look, I still have stuff in here. Oh no, that's the key keeper. See, even the little bags always have a key keeper, so I'd never lose my keys. Anyhow, it's got the zip top feature, zip top closure of this little pocket here, and just a little barrel bag. This also has a leather pull and a zip top closure. Yeah, so I carried this when I went to California last for my day trips, and I really enjoyed it. This is one of my most recent purchases, actually. This one and my other last big bag of Dooney. This is actually the other very recent purchase. It's a huge hobo bag. I got this to go to New York because I actually bought my Gaia like the day before I went to New York for that trip, but I was afraid to carry it to New York because I just didn't know what to expect when I was going to New York. You know, I'd heard a lot of horror stories, and yeah, I just didn't want to take my brand new Louis Vuitton to New York, so I didn't take it with me. But I ordered this bag to travel with so that I could carry it on the plane and also carry, you know, this small bag inside for when I wanted to go out or downsize. And I like that this hook here is reversible. It's got the Dooney Bourke on one side, then it's got the old-fashioned duck on the other. This particular bag, they don't make anywhere else. Like, you can't only buy this style bag at QVC. Dooney Bourke makes it for QVC. And because they do make it for QVC, they also make it with these matching accessories, which you can't get this, like I said, you can't get these kiss pouches anymore. And this one's a giant one. If you'll remember, my other one was like this big. And I bought that. That thing was like $75 if I remember correctly, and that was like over 2 decades ago, so imagine. Anyways, this came with this purse in the very affordable price included, and this is better than the other one because it's got card slots. It's got enough for like 6 card slots, 3 on each side, and then it's wipeable. It's got like a wipeable material, so if it gets dirty from the change, you can clean it. It's just got this big pouch, and I actually can fit, I mean, like, you know, it's pushing it, but I can actually fit my iPhone 5S in here sideways. See, a little lipstick in there. You put your money and your ID and your card in there, and you've got just this like little clutch for the night if you really want to downsize that small, you know, like you can. I have just like run to the store with this in the past. Anyways, so I liked this, and this particular bag has the one piece of leather as the strap that is sewn up, so the strap doesn't go down ever. It's always up like this. That didn't really bother me at first, but I don't think that I'll buy any other bags like that. You know, I kind of like how it sits. It's very like mushy and comfortable. If like, you can have hardly anything in here and it still looks very beautiful when you're carrying it, but you can also like totally fill it up. I mean, like totally. I've had this thing completely jam-packed like this, and stuff overflowing, and it still fit perfectly on my shoulder. Okay, so let me open up the bag and just show you some of the details inside. It says Dooney Bourke there. It's got this huge zip pocket there in the back. Then it's got this pouch, this like little kangaroo pouch where my key keeper is currently stuck in there, but this little thing fits in there perfectly so that it's like organized in your bag. You can always find it there if you want to use that as your wallet. And then here on the front wall, it's got 3 split pockets. This one is the perfect size for my phone. This one's a little just like that, but you know, good for sunglasses also. This is the one that's a little bit bigger, and it's got the snap closure feature there. And then the inside is just this great like open pit. And so because of the fact that it's a very light cotton gingham material, you can easily see the contents of your bag. I really like this bag so much. I'm not getting rid of it. I'm totally going to keep this. Anyways, it also came with the matching little leather key fob. And so those are the accessories that came with this bag. Yeah. Okay, so we're almost done here with my Dooney Bourkes, guys. Thanks so much for bearing with me. Okay, so here is my only all-white leather bag. I've always wanted an all-white leather bag. The closest I came was that Coach that had the like brown and white, and it was also canvas, so it wasn't all leather, but it's got that same light gingham material on the inside, so you can easily see your contents. These small bags also have a very generous key keeper, so you always know where your keys are. It's got the leather pull tab there on the zipper, so you can open up that pocket. And then it's just got a roomy for a small bag little interior. Oh, and it actually has a slip pocket here in the front. Wow, I didn't realize that. So it's got 2 pockets in here. That's pretty generous for such a small bag. Okay, and again, you just zip this shut. There it goes. Fits perfectly under my arm. I love this little bag. I won't be selling this one either. All right, and so here is relatively recent. I guess I've only had this a couple of years. I'm starting to lose the light. Sorry, guys. It's a rainy, cloudy day today here where I'm at in Texas. Anyway, so there's the beautiful Dooney Bourke hardware. You can see it's not scratched up at all. This does not have a removable strap. These are attached on both ends, but it is adjustable. The strap and the bag are made in Saffiano leather, which is like a more durable leather. And this particular bag actually has an adjustable strap. Not only is it adjustable, like it's got the straps here where you can make it shorter and longer, but you can actually remove this piece of the strap here and attach these here to here and make this like a little elegant shoulder bag, just like that, you know, instead of having it long like this. But I've never actually done that. I've always kept it long and just worn it like that, you know, or like super long shoulder carry. But I like this very much. It's got the slip pocket there, the very generous key keeper, so you always know where your keys are. And again, another slip pocket there with the beautiful, let me just get that dust out. The beautiful, sorry, little bits of paper. Okay, so that also needs to get out. That doesn't belong in there. Okay, what is that? It's just a little piece of paper that's stuck. Let me get that out so that it doesn't look dirty to you. Okay, sorry about that. There, so you can see it's, you know, got the beautiful pop of red interior. It's also very clean. It's in very good shape. No wear on the edges, even though this bag is a couple of years old. I've kind of worn it a lot, but again, as in the more recent years, I've just learned to take better care of my stuff. Yeah, so, okay, here's one of my last Dooney Bourke items. Yeah, this actually is my last Dooney Bourke item. And so this is actually very sentimental to me as well. I got this when I took my kids to Disney World. And I mentioned in the past that I used to be a single mother. Well, I never got any help financially raising my boys from their sperm donor. And so it was always a dream of mine to be able to take them to Disney World, and I wasn't sure if I was ever going to be able to do that because when I was a single mother, I really struggled to provide for them and just support them. So anyways, when I got to go to Disney World, the budget was very tight, as it was because of some of the travel catastrophes that were happening. In order to make the trip go on, we had to spend an additional $1,500 unexpected the day that we left for the trip, which really threw off all of our spending money, right? So I really didn't have money to like buy any souvenirs for myself or for the kids. You know, we got them like a toy each, and we got like a group photo, and that was it. A group photo with Mickey. Anyway, so I had to get this. I pitched a fit. I was like, I want it. It's from Disney World. It's the Mickey Mouse Dooney Bourke collection. As you can see here, it says Dooney Bourke right there. Anyways, this is so cute. Look at that. It's got Dumbo. It's got the little Mickey ears of balloons, and there's a little piece of Mickey right there. Okay, I really liked the crown the most and the Dumbo, so that was the part, and the pretty little pink tea platter. That was the part that mattered to me the most. Here in the front, you can see you've got Mickey's face, you've got Dumbo flying, you've got the pretty pink little cup there. So this is the strap actually that I had been using in my Louis Vuitton 6 key holder, but I put it back on here again. This has that beautiful little Dooney Bourke heart tab like the It collection did. And this is mainly, I used this to hold a camera. You can see it's got a little bit of dirt marks in there from the camera and stuff. That's the ring of the lens. Anyway, yeah, I won't be selling this either. This has sentimental value for me. But you could like put your camera in there or like a cell phone and, you know, like a little bit of makeup or something and just use it as a little clutch if necessary. But, yeah, I really just think it's special because it's my memento from when I got to take my kids to Disney World with my husband when my third child was very young. He was like 3 or something when we went. So it's been a good number of years already. It's been like 5 years ago that I got to go. So this item is 5 years old. Yeah. Okay, guys. So that was all. Yeah. All of my Dooney Bourke collection. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will probably do a more detailed video of the specific items that I'm going to put up for sale. I'm going to do a vlog sale here coming up soon, but I will list those individually in a very specific vlog sale video. I just kind of wanted to do a review and collection of each of my segments of brands of my handbags before I get rid of them, before I get rid of some of them, and before my collection changes. So yeah, those were all of my, should I say, starter bags, because yeah, like I could have probably bought one Louis Vuitton and one wallet for all of those bags. So yeah, I'm into Louis Vuitton now. I don't think I'll be carrying these anymore. So I just kind of plan on giving them a new home to somebody that will love them. I don't have a daughter myself, so that I don't have anybody to give them to. So yeah, I'll probably just sell them for really good prices. I'm not like trying to make a bunch of money off them or anything. I just really want to make a little bit of cash for them, just a little bit, and send them to somebody that will love them. So leave me some info in the comments as to which bags you would be interested in purchasing if you're interested in any of them, and which ones you think that were your favorites or whatever. You know, whatever you want to leave me in a comment is good. So yeah, if you like this video, guys, give me a thumbs up. And if you're interested in a vlog sale, give me a thumbs up. Also, leave that in the comments so that I can know, and I'll get that filmed probably later this week if anybody's interested. All right, thanks so much for watching, guys. This is my last video of the day. Today I brought you 3, yes, 3 videos. I know, kind of a lot, but just kind of wrapping up my handbag segment of my videos before I venture out into making other varieties of videos, which I'll be starting real soon. Okay, so be sure to subscribe. If you haven't, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. And yeah, I look forward to sharing my next video with you soon. Thanks again. Bye.